Previously, a creeper exploded. We got lost in a cave. Built a barn. And we built a farm. Day 36. Welcome back to our second episode. So for the first start, we're going to carry on with the barn that we started. Because it's going to be a multi-level thing. Different levels for different animals maybe. Or the first level for most animals, second one for a specific type. Maybe like a chicken, because they lay eggs that get very messy. And then the third, I don't know if horses could fit in there. Or we could have it as chests. That way we can keep all of the animal loots in the same building. But we're going to continue doing this first. I think I'm going to do a slanted roof for the third floor. Let's see what this looks like. As I said, I'm making the building look more modern, so I'm going to have some glass and like a balcony on the second floor. In the last episode, we were building the hill. Now, we've got the hill done and it's a big cobblestone staircase that links straight to the house. Obviously the house is still the old house, but it will get done eventually. It's to the underground room where the nether portal is. That will obviously also be decorated at some point. It's my friend's project, so I haven't done that part yet. But this is the barn so far. As a block palette, it's oak logs, stripped oak logs, cobblestone, and smooth stone. And obviously glass as windows and things, but that's quite common I suppose. I'm using smooth stone slabs, so we can still walk on the top, but it adds a little bit more height into each room. As a result, I have to keep smelting more smooth stone and crafting more slabs, which takes a lot more time because I have to keep getting more resources to smelt them in the furnaces, and then more wood to actually build as well. And so we have the little staircase here, which leads us to the third floor, which is the final floor. This is where I'm going to have the sloped roof. It's got to be the right height, so that you can walk in, you could have loads of chests in there, but it doesn't seem too crowded. I'm thinking maybe it starts off as 3.5 because it will have the slabs as a roof. However, I have just realised I'm almost halfway through the challenge and I haven't actually started building the house, so I should probably start that. So my friend has already laid out the size of the house he wants, and he wants it to be oak planks. So we're going to take these oak planks that are as the floor already and convert them to plank slabs. Once again, so we have an extra bit of space, but from below or any other direction you can't really tell. It'll also mean inside the build we can add a little bit more detail, as there'll be a bit more height to things, being slabs of course. Here's another run-in with a creeper. As well as slabs, we're going to use stairs. It adds a little bit more definition to the sides of the build, and a little bit more height. Just as a builder's tip there. And then remove the old building, because obviously the new building is built exactly where the old one was. And so we don't get any run-ins with mobs, we'll just light up the area a bit. Be enough torches around the edge, I think. It's me just struggling to do parkour here. So this is the base layer. This is how big it'll be. It's very square, but we'll work on that in height instead. As an entrance, instead of building the dirt up again, I'm gonna make it go down and then up, and we enter like underneath the first part of the building. I use a mixture of dirt, oak slabs, dirt path, and the idea is to just make it look a lot nicer. We still have to do some terraforming, but it looks a lot nicer. There is a tree in the way of this path, so I'll just make the path around it. So I'm sure the tree won't always be there. We're going for a lot more details in this build, so hopefully this looks a lot nicer than the usual door entrance. They're just on the same level. Using oak slabs, I can have the door slightly higher again, and then dip back down into a pathway. I can then make a path straight to the farm. It's a bit of a wonky path and like not full. I think it adds a little bit more detail, and another creeper strikes. To go with the block palette, I'm going to use cobbled deep slate stairs, as it adds a little bit more detail in terms of depth. It also adds a little bit of a darker colour to it. It looks a lot nicer here. as we can see, it's going quite well so far. Start with a little bit of a roof here. The walls are stripped oak on the inside, and on the outside, planks. I just have to keep getting more wood. To get to the second floor, we're going to have a curved staircase, so it meets in the centre and then goes right and left. It's a nice centrepiece for the bottom floor, and links straight to the second floor. Of course, we've got to finish the walls. We'll add windows later on. For now, it will just be wood. I think here at the entrance will be the first window. I think it'd look nice, and then makes the entrance still part of the build, but still also part of the outside. Make sure all the walls are stripped log, and just slightly change the flooring again, so the right parts are still slabs, but then you can actually walk in and out really easily. And then it's got a one path you can just follow from the entrance. I was just getting some more wood for the build, and I noticed an enderman fighting my friend. It's an enderman. We're fighting the enderman because we're looking for end pearls, because we need to do the ender dragon at some point. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the ring-a-ling bell to get more notifications of more uploads. Uploads on LegendPC. I also live stream onto LegendPC Plus. And you can also see the live stream on twitch.tv/LegendPC. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Pig hole.